You look great, actually. I kind of like the colors there. Sarah
Yeah.
Thibodeaux, right? Oh, I found you here in your studio right in Northeast D.C. on Capitol Hill. And I got to tell you, you got some beautiful work here. It's all oils, right?
Yeah, there's our oil paintings. I paint from life. I paint mostly figures. I do portraits. So a painting like this, I would paint from life. And this study took about 3 hours. I also paint landscapes. So these are done in New Orleans on the Mississippi.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm going to take a close-up look at that one. That's really got some nice touches there.
It's right on the river with the city in the distance and the Mississippi River Bridge in the distance. This one is a post-Katrina painting of the riverbank in New Orleans.
Is that one, this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is after the destruction of Katrina?
Yeah.
Huh. Very interesting. Now, this is obviously a portrait, or you've got a lot of portraits here, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
I specialize in portraits done from life, really trying to capture the vitality of my sitters, and want to keep as much color and brushwork in there as I can.
You got just a great hand. I mean, I'm just looking at this rose here, and now I want to ask you: do you draw onto the canvas before you paint? You know, maybe you can show some of the other pieces, but I was curious about, do you do a study on the canvas actually before you do the painting?
I do some drawing, but I try to just capture the planes of color as I go along.
Okay.
I don't have any to show you, but I try to just get the plane. I do a little bit of drawing, but not
that much.
As some painters do.
Okay. Can you show some of the other pieces that you have here?
Sure.
Okay, there we go. It's beautiful.
This is a painting of a wonderful model named Rocio, and she sat for one of my classes.
Yeah, wow.
And
That's very, very, very interesting likeness. I mean, you're almost like an advertising artist. I mean, or an illustrator. You make people look so like models. Everyone looks like a model.
Ideally, my goal is to show people at their best. I think a lot of people who paint people want to, show them at their best. So that's what I strive for.
You do that. Interesting. I mean, it makes you want to see the person. I mean, I guess that's the idea, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. So how about this one over here, for instance? I mean, that's quite remarkable. I love the plum colors, the way you've mixed, your sense of design and style.
Her name is Christina, and I worked on this painting during my portrait painting class. And I wanted to use kind of a strong, kind of purple-red background to have her wear the light purple shirt, just to have more unity to the painting.
Yeah.
And as we went along, I was able to demonstrate for my students how to mix different skin tones and all the different ways.
You're comfortable painting all skin tones, as I've already seen. So that's good. That opens up the market for you, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Can you show us a few more of your pieces right over here?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Now, this is, and I have to again...
Painting her is really enjoyable because she just shows the beauty of the human figure.
She was a dancer. Well, she is a dancer. So
I think she actually focuses on modeling, but you can tell different models and how they pose that some are natural dancers.
Yeah. And where do you start? I mean, it's hard to see where you start and where you finish. You just go right into it?
I do a little, I suppose with paint, I take in and I mark out where the figure will be on the canvas, and with a neutral color, I start with a toned canvas, and then I will kind of block in where she'll be, and then as soon as I can, I try to match the different colors to what I think they'll be and plant them in. And then as I work further, I try to build up areas of stronger light with thicker paint.
So it's a classic technique, though, right? I mean, it's almost a textbook in a sense.
Definitely. It's an age-old technique that's been...
Since the Renaissance, or even before, right?
Yeah, it's a Renaissance technique, but a little bit modernized in the 20th century to try to put the paint exactly where it goes with, you know, right at the start. So, John Singer Sargent was the painter
Yes,
who
one of my very favorites.
championed that technique.
Yeah, because he was a figure painter as well. Now, last couple of pieces right here.
Yeah, these are some more head and shoulders paintings. What I really like about a painting like this is really how I really was able to capture this guy in just a short study where I left the brush strokes right where they were without too much blending. And I just think it's really successful. It has some nice thick paint on it. And it's not overworked in any way. So that's really what I strive for.
Do people commission you to paint and then they buy the paintings once you sit down with them?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I do paintings of children and, you know, men and women or university professors or deans or, you know, anyone who may need a portrait.
Anyone, really?
So,
yeah. What's the basic rate? I mean, is it by the hour or is it...
No, I have a price list for my paintings and they start at $3,000.
Okay, so $3,000 for a size like this, or does that include framing, etc.?
No.
Okay, so they have to have it framed independently of you, but for $3,000, how long will it take usually to have something finished?
It really depends on the project. Some can go really quickly and some take longer, and it just depends how
Depends on the person too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're available to sit still for long enough, right?
How the scheduling works.
Because you actually do it in the studio. You don't work from a picture, right?
It depends. It just depends on the project, which ones I would use photography for. But it's my preference to work with live.
Sarah, your work is beautiful. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I think you know, there's obviously a great deal of talent here, and we just want to get the word out to more people.
Thank you.
This would be a good Christmas present, right? Do something like this. How can people get in touch with you? You have a studio here?
I have a website, sarahThibodeaux.com.
Okay, can you spell that out for us?
SarahThibodeaux.com.
All right, great. So and that's where we can find out more about you.
See my work and contact me.
Beautiful. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
A lot.
You look like one of your paintings, by the way.
Thank you.
Which is really a compliment.
Okay.
I appreciate your work.
Thanks a lot.
All right, see you later.
Okay.